Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you very cordially for your presence. Many of you have come from the United States, from Canada, but even from Asia and beyond. People from Suriname. We have a cardiothoracic surgery and anesthesia team coming over from Paramaribo. We'd like to welcome you very especially as well.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here in Amsterdam, and I'm thrilled and would like to thank the organizing committee for asking me to come on over and speak with you. I'm particularly excited that the entire name of this meeting is about teamwork in the cutting edge. I've dedicated about the last, now close to 10 years of my life to trying to create better teamwork. And I'd like to, in the next 30 minutes, give you an overview of about the last 6 or 7 years worth of that work and how it's coming along.
So today I'd like to go over some of the basics about pathophysiology of coagulopathy during artificial instrumentation, mainly on ventricular assist device. I'll show you several cases, interesting cases, and I'd like to show you some of the strategies to maintain hemostasis and prevent bleeding conditions.
This is a picture of Michelangelo's painting of the first thoracic anesthetic. You might have read the case report. It was published in Genesis. It said that God caused a deep sleep to fall on the man, opened a wound in his side, took out a rib, and removed, and then created the woman. So what's striking about this is there's no evidence of any preoperative assessment. So I guess if you're divine and your patient's immortal, you don't need a team and you don't need any preoperative assessment. But most of us do not have those luxuries. Most of us, our patients are quite mortal.
Give you a little bit of background in terms of why do we really care about teams and teamwork in the context of surgery. And by surgery, I mean the context of the operating room, the operating theatre. And can we actually measure teamwork and team skills scientifically? Can we improve them? And if yes, how? And what evidence do we have for their improvement? And I will conclude with some thoughts, which hopefully will lead us to discussion later at the end of this session in the afternoon. So, to start off straight away, why do we care about teams? Why is this an important topic in healthcare in general? Well, talking to my friends, most of whom are surgeons and anesthesiologists, they're telling me things, the things that you see on this slide. So what happens in healthcare, which is basically very unlike what happens in any other industry, finance industry, the military industry, the aviation industry, any industry, is that we do not select people into teams or into the professions. People just get thrown into a team and they're expected to cope and they're expected to work well as a member of that team. And if problems arise, the typical explanation is, well, you know what, you've got a difficult personality, or someone else in the team has a difficult personality, and that's the end of it. There's nothing you can do about it. You can just, you have to do your job regardless. And all of this is getting increasingly compounded these days because of things like the European Working Time Directive and all sorts of other problems that make shift working quite more common now that it used to be in the past. So all of this makes things worse. But this is not new, really.